whoa, I've got Jessie and I've got Thomas a little too close. Jessie wants that big pumpkin. That's the pumpkin that I had in the picture. He's going crazy because what happened was we had to take a picture for this, right? And that was earlier in the day. And then I took it away from him. So he's been stressed out about the pumpkin. So he wants that pumpkin. So that should be pretty funny. So let's see who's here before we give Jessie the pumpkin. So probably what's going to happen is I just wanted you guys to see Victoria Cockatoo, but for those of you that watch our streams knows she ends up in that tree right here where Jessie is. And then Jessie's going to end up with the pumpkin. And I thought I would just have Thomas on my shoulder to start out with so he could say hi. Want to say hi? Bueno, yes. Oh my gosh. He's so funny. What a bueno. Okay, hold on. You can't go in the tree just yet because Jessie he's very protective of his tree. And then we've got, 10:30 in Australia. Victoria, the green cheek conure. Look, a green cheek conure that has your name. You have the same name. Isn't that perfect? Jessie's all excited. Let me show you what Baby and Puffy are doing. Where are they? So they're working on some balsa wood. I've lost Baby though. Where is Baby? I hear him. Oh, he's in the back of that tearing up some toys. So I hear that he's very busy. And then we've got Quinn over there. Where's Quinn? He was busy chewing on toys earlier, but he's watching whatever Baby's destroying. So he's really into it. And Puffy's making like those happy sounds he makes when he's into something really good. So he's having a good time with that toy. So I loaded that top part of their cage right there with toys that they can just chew and shred while we have our stream to keep them from attacking the other birds. Isn't that a great idea? So let's see who's here before we turn. Oh, hi, Birgit. It's 2:30 a.m. in Austria. Whoa, 2:30 a.m. Gosh, you sure, you must set your alarm for this. Thank you so much. And then Bubba the Bird's here. Thank you, Bubba the Bird. Thank you for being here. And so Pastel and Olive, the parakeets are here. Hello. It's 8:31 p.m. in America. And it's 5:30 here in America in San Diego. Great. So everybody's popping on. All Kate is here. Let go. Yeah, we gotta let Jessie go. And then who else is here? All right, so it's so nice to see everyone. Oh, Bird Lover's here. Hey, Bird Lover, how are you? And then Donna's here. Oh man, I'll have to come back to watch this. It's my nap time. Lo, if this is an old woman, don't take a nap. I'm not very nice. That pumpkin is huge compared to Jessie's. Yeah. That was, how do you even take a nap? Mikio's here. Hi, Mikio. So nice to see you. I don't even know how you take a nap with parrots. Okay, so let's let him, let's let him go. Let's let him go. You gonna climb on? He's like, are you really gonna let me climb on to this pumpkin? There he goes. Oh, Thomas is gonna get upset because they don't like, yeah. I'm gonna move Thomas over here and let me get a better angle so you can really watch this dinosaur. How do I do this? I'm gonna put him over here like he usually is. Oh, he almost bit my finger. He does not like to share his squash. All right, let's see what he can do. I don't know. I don't know if, I mean, that is a big pumpkin. I've seen him do some pretty amazing things. Here you go. Yeah, finally. Here you go. Are you happy? Can you even get in there? Here, let's see. It's really big. He's gonna try. Oh, come on. You've used that beak on me. I know you can do it. Ooh. you like your pumpkin? Do you like your pumpkin? Is it too big? Here, you want to try this part? Here, let's see what he could do. So he's digging into that. I'm surprised. I've never seen Jesse like stumped with a pumpkin. He's had some pretty big pumpkins, maybe not this size before. It was the biggest one I could find at the store. Anyways, on it because they just brought them out. So there he goes. He's gonna work away while we chat. Let's see what his progress is gonna be. I'm really interested. Hi from Sweden. Hi, Gal. Nice to see you here. Hello, Sweden. Boy, what time is it in Sweden? I always like to know everybody's times. Nitsy Black, Jet, the GCC, and I are here. Hey, hello, nice to see you. Lily's here. It's nice to see everybody. Cynthia, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Hello, Jennifer. Hey, lady. Hello, hello. All right, so we're so happy to see everybody. So I've got Jesse. I've got him the big pumpkin. So now he's finally made his dent. You happy? You see what he's done? So now he's found a way. So he's working. You see how he has his little body stretched up? I'm gonna try to tilt it forward a little bit. I'm gonna try to prop it up with this. I just don't want it rolling on Thomas. Actually, that's kind of dangerous. Thomas is right under here. Let me put Thomas over here because, yeah, I don't know if you guys saw the last, he did like a quick live stream. Jesse grabbed a squash once he was done on the tree and threw it and almost squashed squashed Thomas. And that would have been no bueno. But now he's hitting Victoria with the chunks falling down. So what can you do? So anyways, you guys, it's so nice to see you here. We released a video today. It was about rescue parrots that were left homeless after Hurricane Ida. And it was 13 rescue kayaks, just like the puff monster that's probably up to no good back there. But it was Providence Meadow in Pennsylvania, and they were hit by that terrible, terrible, terrible hurricane. And they completely flooded. They barely made it out with all the kayaks. I believe it was 2 to 3 dogs and a cat. And they had to go up this steep hill, cross railroad tracks, carrying these heavy carriers. It was those aluminum King's cages carriers. Those carriers are actually really heavy. So they had to pack 13 birds in different size carriers. They have this huge blind dog. They had, one of those big dog crates. They had 2 dogs, the big blind dog and another dog in one crate. And it looked like another dog in another crate and a cat. It was just a lot. So I think there were 3 dogs, maybe 2. Anyways, and it was super cold. They only got out with 1 jacket. So they were like on this railroad track that wasn't functioning, or they had to cross it, something like that. They had to go up this hill. Anyways, and they were sharing a jacket, swapping it back and forth because it was so cold, and try to notify somebody for help because it was just raining. It was coming down. So, and then they ended up at a shelter and then with family. So since then, the kayaks are with TNA Parrot Rescue Sanctuary. TNA Parrot Rescue and Sanctuary. And they're from West Virginia. So they drove 3 hours, and they have 200 parrots that they care for. And it's a husband and wife that take care of 200 parrots. Sorry, Princess. Jesse's throwing squash, and it's hitting our beautiful queen, Victoria, right here. Yeah, so she's kind of like, please don't do that. And here's Mr. Bueno. Are you okay? I'm going to protect you guys from the Jess monster. All right, it's terrifying, isn't it? Look at her. Isn't she sweet? She is so sweet. Oh, do you see? You see him throwing that squash? He finally made it in there, and now he's just throwing it everywhere. He's so funny. But so yeah, so it's a husband and wife. Oh, he just hit her again. That care for 200 rescue parrots. Talk about a parrot crisis. And now they've got 13 raining pumpkin. I know, I'm talking about a storm, and it's raining pumpkin. It's like Hurricane Pumpkin Jessie. And so So they have 13 extra kayaks now. And so I can't even imagine, you guys. I can't even imagine. So I did the video to help raise money for both sanctuaries, right? And for those of you that watched it and shared it, I mean, just sharing, even if you can't donate, is huge. Sharing is caring. And that's what gets that video out there to reach the people that, you know, can help in many different ways. You know, people have sent food, people have sent toys. I've sent a big pile of toys. Christine's Chop Shop sent a lot of food. You know, people are sending all kinds of stuff. Melissa Davis, she sent toys. She has a toy company. So everybody's helping in their own way that they can, because the bird community is filled with people that have like superpowers. So that's what's just so wonderful. But if you haven't watched that video after you're done with our stream, the link is below. Definitely watch it, share it, donate. There's 2 sanctuaries that need help. You know, do what you can do. But we appreciate you so much. Okay, so let's see what people are saying. Nancy, whoa, did you see that? He threw that. That really went far. But I've got, whoa! What is, seriously? You have a serious addiction. You've got, are you guys watching this? Cynthia Adams. Thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you. Thank you, Cynthia. So, okay. You need a little umbrellas to protect Victoria and Thomas. I know. Okay, so, okay. Okay, let's try this. He's laughing. You guys, I am loaded on squash. Like, I went to the store. I don't know if you saw my story, but I stocked up on squash. And I bought a lot of squash. Yes, thank you for the, whoa, super chat, Cynthia. I love, oh, good. I'm so glad Thomas is not there. That is exactly where it went. Seriously? You have a serious addiction. Okay, let's see what, okay, so I'm about to whip out his favorite squash. I'm not gonna let him have this right now. Like, we've got like this squash. This is like one of the most expensive squash I found out that you can buy on the planet. It's not a pumpkin. It's a red curry rogue. It's organic. This thing cost me, I didn't realize how much they were costing me. This one was $7. So he gets a squash a day. The pumpkins are cheaper, I think. And so thank God they are like here now. But he's really throwing stuff. So yeah, he goes through a squash a day, but I like loaded up on squash. And then I found this one. Oh, my hair got it. Gotta be careful here. He's like, here you go. That's what he says when he wants something. You like this one? I haven't washed it. So this one is a capucha squash. Organic too. I don't even want to know how much that one was. But yeah, he goes through a lot of squash, you guys. I'm gonna, did you, like, the room shook. That squash was, he's like hitting Victoria. Oh my gosh. Lisbeth, Kay, April. He is watching your every move. Jesse is so cute. Isn't he funny? What is he doing? He's like all panicked. Oh, he's trying to get like the top. You see, this is what I'm going to do when I go to work in the morning. Normally I give him, you know, that fancy squash, but I don't know. I don't know if I can fit a pumpkin this size in his house. Maybe I can. Maybe I can. If I kind of take it sideways, I might have to take this down. Because he will totally, it will be like sawdust, like pumpkin dust by the time I get home after work. And it just keeps him busy all day. And I give the other bird stuff, like other things like baby. He likes things like peppers. He likes yellow squash. So I'll give them that cabbage. Sometimes I'll give the birds like whole cabbages, and then I'll slide like pellets between the leaves and stuff like that. So that keeps them really busy. They absolutely love that, and I love that they love that. So I just like doing natural foods. You just gotta buy it up when you've got a good deal. Like whether it's sweet potatoes. He likes sweet. You're laughing. I don't have a sweet potato. You're not gonna get a sweet potato right now. I don't have one washed. He heard sweet potato. Don't do baked potatoes. You don't want to give a baked potato like those white potatoes raw to your birds. It's just, but you could do like sweet potatoes, yams, you know, that kind of stuff. They're so wonderful. Radishes. You can give, you know, cut the radish. Just give the radish. Don't give the top of the radish or the root of the radish. And the birds will absolutely love that, like a big old chunk of lettuce. They go crazy over this stuff. So it's just a lot of fun. Can I cut up a pumpkin and give it to my lovebird raw? Absolutely. Does it need to be cooked? No, not at all. The seeds are safe. Just prepare yourself, because you're going to have like a slimy lovebird. Because once they get in the seeds, they're just like, it gets like all in their feathers and stuff. But fortunately, it's not sticky, because one time I gave Jessie a whole watermelon. That was like the biggest disaster coming home to. Like, literally, I walked into the bird room and I'm like, what spilt? Like, there was all this water on the floor, and I'm just like, what on earth? And then I was like, what's coming dripping from the ceiling, you know? Like, he totally juiced this watermelon. It was a big watermelon. It was everywhere. My mom was not happy with me. We had to like take the whole cage apart and scrub it down. It was like late at night, because you can't leave sticky things. You know, you could get ants. Fortunately, we haven't had any ants this year, because I put chalk around the bird room. Like, chalk, if you guys have ants, you get that chalk and you do like a circle. It's like, keep the evil ants out. You know, oh, whoa, hold on, we have a fight. Hey, Puffy, don't pull feathers out on baby. Be nice, you guys. There's enough toys up there. There's no reason to fight. Puffy just uses and abuses baby. But yeah, put that chalk around, and that really helps keep those ants away. Okay, do the pumpkins need to be organic? You know what? I do my best to give my birds organic as often as I can, but let's be honest, not everybody has access to organic. So what you can do, he just hit Victoria. So what you can do is, what I did was I got natural soap, like natural dish soap, and I just scrubbed it down in the sink. I have a designated squash sponge. I don't use any sponges, like cleaning dish sponges that I use on my human dishes. The birds each bird actually has their own sponge, but I have a designated squash sponge, and so I just go along, lather it, and just, if there's any whatever on it, it'll come off, right? So there we go. And then, like, you know, blueberries, I try to always do organic. You know, certain things I always try to do organic, but you can't always do organic. There's some of you that live in certain parts of the world, certain parts of the country. It's not always there for you. So, you know, so yes, you could definitely do a pumpkin. Just scrub it down, scrub it down. My gray loves cardboard boxes. I get a good size. He goes inside and destroys it in 1,000 pieces. Love your gray. Thanks for all your help. Thank you, Sarah. The only thing about those cardboard boxes is got to be careful, because I don't know if it was true or not, but if I have even Victoria just got hit again. If I even have a suspicion, I just don't, she just got hit again. I just don't use it. But there was something going around because of the virus going around. I don't even want to say the name of it, because YouTube gets weird about that stuff. But you all know the virus. What's going on? But they were spraying boxes, supposedly the shipping, when they would ship it. I don't know if it's true, but I stopped giving my birds, I really never really liked to, any of the delivery boxes, because you just don't know what people have touched or whatever. And the boxes now, many of them are recyclable. They've recycled, and so you have recyclable materials. I can't talk. I talk so fast, sometimes my tongue gets all tangled up. But so some of those materials, if your bird swallows them, they're not gonna be able to pass them. So there's a lot of things in those boxes that have been recycled and that are made from recyclable materials. That's what I should say. And they probably might not be good for your parrot. So that is something to think about. A lot of those Home Depot boxes, if you just kind of tear them apart, you'll notice they're different. You'll notice they're different than some of the other boxes. Now, I do give my birds, like, you know, those little tea boxes, like when you finish your tea, I will wipe them down a little bit and I will give it to them. But another reason why I don't give my birds big boxes, because it makes them nesty. And giving a bird like Victoria Cockatoo, you guys know they've been following Parrot Playhouse. It will bring out her hormones and it'll make her nesty. And you guys know what happens with that. It can actually kill her because she wants to produce egg yolk and it just turns into a big, big mess. And it's just a disaster. And she has to get implants and all that. So I avoid those things at all costs. And sometimes with male parrots or other parrots, they can get territorial because it like becomes their nesting area. So you know, just use common sense, you guys, and pay attention to your parrot's body language. Every bird is different. Every bird comes with a different operational book. So just like we are, we're all different. So nesty, not good, right? Okay, so I want to show you guys something. Jessie is like super busy. Thomas is Baby and Puffy, they're like, I don't know what they're doing back there. Speaking of nesty, they're hiding back there. Those two, I don't even want to know what they do. I really don't want to know what they do. Here is, ooh, careful. There's Thomas. And then CB, veggie fruits with hard outsides are not as risky as soft fruit veggies like blackberries, so best to get oranges for soft shell things if you're able. Perfect suggestion. Thank you so much. And that makes sense, you guys. Did you see that? So like berries and stuff, you definitely want to get organic. And then the harder stuff like this, you can wipe it down. And we have a super chat from AARIB. It says, yo, hello. Thank you so much. What part of the world are you from? I have to ask, and what time is it there? I'm always curious. Thank you so much for your super chat. That is super cool. Yeah, Bubba the Bird says, super chat, woo. And then Patricia goes, I love all your birds. Thank you so much. And I think today we're letting, we're just seeing what happens with the emojis being more than 3. So far, no YouTube bot has come on and penalized us. Okay, so I want to show you something. Well, this is not what I want to show you. I get distracted easily. Oh, I don't want to give them the same one I bit. They're good? So, those of you that go, I have vegetables. How do I get my parrots to eat vegetables? I'm going to start to choke. This thing's rough. And I'll usually just take a bite of something, act like I'm not, you know, paying attention to the bird, like I'm just eating, and all of a sudden, you know, they're like, I want some. So that's what I just did. I have these beautiful raw green beans. And he basically stopped in his tracks and he wanted it. Isn't that cool? Okay, so now, you guys, I've got like attention span of a, okay, so let me show you. Okay, so we just came out with a new toy box. And a lot of people have asked me, ooh, don't throw it in the toy box. A lot of people have asked me, hey, I've got this bird and my bird doesn't want to play with toys, scared of toys. What can I do? What's the perfect toy? So I came out with a box that is absolutely perfect for a bird that is not interested in toys. Basically like those potatoes, right? Is it a couch potato? That's right. This is for the couch potato birds. All right, so this is it. I think it's pretty fun. And actually, when I was making the toys for Providence Meadow, the Providence Meadow Kayaks, I get creative when I'm donating toys to rescues, and I kind of think outside the box and tailor the toys to whatever rescue I'm doing, like whatever kind of birds they have. I just get creative, and then it usually ends up at my parrotplayhouse.com toy store. And so that's exactly what happened. So this is made out of, it's safe paper for parrots, okay? And this is balsa wood. So it's really soft wood. It's great for those birds with low self-esteem that want to feel macho but aren't macho, but you know, Puffy over there, talk about self-esteem. He's still hiding. What is that little guy doing? I don't want to know what he's doing back there. And so what's great about this is you can hide treats, you can hide their pellets inside the shredded paper. And so you have mahogany pods, you've got balsa, and you've got paper stuffed with shredded paper. So it's just incredible. It does come with a hook, and it's completely safe. It's on paper rope. So that is fun for parrots. Don't throw that in there. These are going to be their toys anyways. Once the toys are in this bird room, it becomes their toy, because I make sure no birds are allowed in my workshop because of sanitary reasons. It's a clean area. So this is hide a treat in a cup for a medium parrot. So this is a little bit more challenging. And so you can hide treats in the cups. You can hide treats in the finger traps. And then this is pine wood, right? So they're kind of, so you graduate them. And then this one, so this is all in one box, you guys. And it's a really good deal. Balsa wood, big chunks of balsa wood. You can hide treats in the water. You can hide pellets right in there. Like you can literally put your bird's pellets for the day in there, and it's just great. And in the finger trap. So that's another one. And then it comes with a basket, but it's great. And you hang it. And then, so this is all one box, you guys. This one, this is our really popular toy, but it's small pieces of pine wood. Puffy loves this. Like literally once they start, they go crazy. He almost starts to cry. He gets so emotional when he's chewing this. I don't know if you guys have heard him when he really likes a toy. He almost starts to bawl. It's really cute. And then we have mahogany pods. And then this one is the Yucca Party. It's a popular one. Oh, sorry, Thomas. I know you can't see what's going on in there, but it's basically 2 twine balls. And then big pieces of yucca, pine wood, another twine ball, more yucca, and pine wood. So they just basically, they take each little piece out. So it's like you got a bird that plucks its feathers. This is great. No, this is not free. No, not right now. Now you work on that because your beak's gross. You're going to do a dinosaur? Are you going to intimidate me with a dinosaur? Did you hear him growl at me? You little dinosaur. Boom, 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 boom. You gonna whistle? Are you gonna sing? He has a beautiful voice. He sings so beautifully. So yeah, so it's great. The birds preen this and they love it. And last but not least, a stainless steel bucket with a bunch of blocks, mahogany pods, don't you dare, 2 mahogany pods, more balsa wood, and you can just keep refilling that bucket. All that for $66. So it is a really good buy. I just want birds to be playing with toys. I want birds to be busy. So for all of you that were messaging me saying my bird is scared of toys, my bird, what's the perfect toy? I made the perfect box for your parrot. So there it is. Link is, no, it's not in the, it is in the description. So parrotplayhouse.com. But don't go anywhere now. Don't go anywhere now. Don't go anywhere now. But yeah, so I sent a bunch of those to the Providence Meadow Cayuques. So wait, oh, Sherry's here. Hey, Sherry from Parrot Town. How are you? Look what Jesse's doing. You know what this almost looks like? It almost looks like he's carved a face. Isn't that amazing? So Sherry from Parrot Town's here. It's so good to see you, Sherry. We love you. You want to say hi to Sherry? Come here. Do you see Sherry? What? There's Sherry's there. Oh my gosh, she's here. Hello. Hello. Bueno. There he goes. There he goes. What's up, Bueno? So Victoria Cockatoo. Let's take a look. Oh, we're so happy. Oh, Puffy, be nice to baby. So let me. Bueno, yeah. So we got Victoria Cockatoo over here. Let's do it. We haven't looked at her for a bit. So she's preening herself. She's super busy. She's enjoying the quiet time away from Jessie throwing pumpkins at her. I'm really curious to see what Baby and Puffy are doing. I'm gonna go grab them. I'm gonna go stir them up back there. Let me go see. I'm really curious. Are you guys curious? They've been a little too quiet. And usually with parrots, it's when they're quiet, it's when you gotta really be concerned. What are you two doing back here? Oh my gosh! No, I'm joking. Don't you attack me. Be nice. You little boogers, you wanna come and say hi? Baby's about to launch himself at me, so I'm gonna leave. Look at Puffy. Do you see that body language? So they are obviously they're each other's mates, right? So I just walked in on something. I had a feeling that's what was going on. So you guys, they're both males, you guys. You guys, break it up, spread out. Stop acting like teenagers. Come over here. No, come on, baby. Come over here. Be sociable. We've got guests. You guys are doing some naughties. Okay. They're parrots, you know, they're wild animals. And that's what happens. Okay, here we go. Oh, let me show you my shirt. So, since I was talking about Providence Meadow, I wore their shirt today. So I bought their shirt when they were having a fundraiser, see the kayik? And then it has this beautiful, see that? Isn't that cool? And then Providence Meadow Kayik Sanctuary has a black-headed kayik back there. I love it. I love it. So I got that when they were doing a fundraiser. So I thought I'd wear it today since I made the video, we released it, and that it would be fun. Okay, so let's see. SRR founder, I just spent $3,200 on a senior yesterday, but I will save up for your new box. April, Sasha would love it. Oh, well, maybe I'll send you something. Okay, email me your address, Mikio. It sounds like you're having a rough time. So we'll send you a goodie. Bubba the Bird, I keep hitting D instead of P. Thanks for the super chat. Arab, hope your morning goes well, and thanks for your super chat. Oh, so did we find out what location, what part of the world? Oh, I am from India, and it's right now 6:23 a.m. Oh my goodness, you're up early. You know, I am shocked how many people watch us from India. Like, it's almost more than who watches us in the United States. I find that so wonderful and just cool. It's just great. So I'm thinking there must be a lot of parrots in India getting some really good care. That is wonderful. What is safe paper? Well, I buy this paper, I forget what it's called, like waffle paper, and it's from, it's a bird store distributor that does not sell birds. Don't worry, you guys. I order it online. And so it's safe paper, and what's nice about it is, what makes it safe is, Puffy, that's enough, be nice. It doesn't have like fibers. You know, some paper, when you break it off, it has like little fibers, and that can get stuck in your bird's nares. And it can cause an infection, make them sneeze, they can choke on it. So when they rip this paper, it doesn't leave any fibers. So that's what makes it safe for parrots. And the color they use on it is also safe for parrots. Okay, wow, awesome. Bubba the Bird, like, share, subscribe. Stop by Parrot Town TV too. Okay, Miss Linus, what about computer paper? You know, I don't know. You know, there's probably all different types of computer paper. I've probably used it for hiding treats in toys before. You know what kind of paper I do like is that packing paper that I use to pack all the bird toys in. When I ship it, let me show it to you. I like to wrap treats in it for my parrots. Be nice. Be nice. And Puffy can be so sweet, and sometimes he can be so ornery. But so this is packing paper, and I like it. And I will wrap. I will put like Nutriberries and pellets And I will hide things in it. And then they'll open it. So that's fun. That's fun. He doesn't even know what I stuck in it. It was a piece of a pumpkin. He's like, ah. Okay. If you haven't already, sure, give a thumbs up. Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. Yeah, like hitting the thumbs up, it creates good energy out there to the algorithm. And that just, YouTube likes that. So thank you. So you know that was pumpkin, right? And you got a whole pumpkin here. He's looking for something else in there. Was that good? Huh? Do you like that? But they love that. They love that. Yeah. You want to say hi? Here we go. There is Thomas. It is food Jessie does not care. I know. I've never seen a parrot eat as much as he does. I thought Baby was like, I thought nobody else could eat more than Baby, but he does. Paula, I heard it's not a good idea to use hanging tents for them to sleep in because it encourages nesting behavior. My neighbor has one and I mentioned it. Is it true? Well, that is true, but the really big reason why it's not good to use those snuggly tents is parrots actually eat the material. And you know, you could have a bird that doesn't eat the material and then all of a sudden they'll start having, like, something will go on, you know, whether it's hormones or something, and they'll start eating that fiber material, and it doesn't go through, it swells up. He always wants food. He always wants food. It swells up in their intestines and it can kill them. So I've known a number of people, and it's not funny. Sometimes I laugh when I talk about things that are terrible just because it's upsetting, maybe. I don't know. Sorry. But sometimes, I mean, I've talked to a number of people where their birds have had to have major surgeries. And so that's why, and they, you know, little strings can come loose from those tents. And I knew someone, I actually did a GoFundMe for her. It was really sad, but her bird lost its toe. A little thread got around the toe and she didn't notice. It happens with hair too. And that poor little bird almost lost its whole foot. And Dr. Jenkins had to do an emergency surgery over here. So yeah, I would stay away from those snuggly tents if you can. You can do like a flat perch, and you can do like, where are they? Those, you know, those seagrass mats? You can make a tent out of a seagrass mat. Let me show you. Oh, he's hitting Thomas. Let me grab you the seagrass mat, because that's what I would do. That's what I would do for you, those of you that have kayaks and stuff. That's totally what I would do. So the seagrass mat, I have, be nice, don't attack. Be nice. Puffy's a wild animal here. So this is a seagrass mat. They come in different sizes. I use them to make bird toys. We have a really popular toy mat, 4G mat, has all kinds of goodies. But you can also roll them like this. And you can use like the paper rope. I use paper rope, or you can use sisal rope, or you can even use, I guess you can use those, what are the zip ties? Just be careful, because sometimes when you use those zip ties, when you cut the part of the plastic, it can be sharp, so you got to file it down so you don't cut so your bird doesn't scrape. But you can use these, and birds just like to sit inside and they can rest and they can stay warm. So that's what I would use. It's totally safer, it's natural, and they can chew it and stay busy, right? So it's wonderful. It's way safer, and then you don't have to worry about your bird eating something that is not going to digest, or getting tangled in something that's going to hurt those little tootsies, because those nails, boy, do they get tangled in the craziest places you would never imagine. What is it, princess? She wants, here, do you want this? Jessie already started it. She wants the seeds out of the pumpkin. He hasn't hit the seeds yet, honey. I might have to cut that open because she wants some pumpkin seeds. Paula, thank you. I don't have much experience with birds except my 2 bungees I had years ago. The tents are cute, but not worth the danger. I agree. I'll definitely get her something safer. Oh, fantastic. You're such a good neighbor. Yeah, the bird community is great. Well, it sounds like you know a lot. And you do watch Parrot Playhouse. Oh, yeah, and your toys actually, so Bubba, the bird, has ordered toys, yes, and they should almost be there. You know, I wonder with like all the storms and stuff, they're coming on, I think they're in, oh, what happened? Hey, stop fighting. I think they're, I'll check. I believe I shipped them with FedEx, so they are coming. I threw something extra in there for Bubba too. So I think Bubba's gonna be happy. Thank you for ordering. Wait, okay, so let's see. So Baby and Puffy are having their moment. I'm gonna go get Puffy because he is, what happens is he starts to intimidate Baby, and then Baby, I think, is trapped. Okay, will you come? So he won't step up for me. Come here. Stop being a punk. So I have him step up on a stick instead. Oh, sorry, Thomas. Thomas and Puffy don't work together at all. So let's see, let's show everybody you. Okay, so once I get him on the stick, that's why it's good to teach your birds how to step up on a stick. Because he gets really territorial, especially when he's with Baby, because Baby's his mate, and so he protects Baby, which is totally natural, totally normal. I have him step up on this because he'll bite me, and then once he gets away from Baby, he's fine. Well, I think he's fine. Are you gonna growl? How are you doing, huh? What's going on over there? Do you see what Jessie has? What's going on? Do you like the pumpkin? Do you like the pumpkin? Do we have a baby pumpkin? Is that a baby pumpkin? Huh? What do you think? Yeah? Right now, we just ship in the United States, sadly, because of the shipping is so expensive. So I'm hoping to figure that out soon, because I would love to ship all over. That would be so wonderful. Thank you for asking. Bubba the Bird's like, no bueno. Yes, it's no bueno. Does Jessie destroy the whole pumpkin? Yes. So what I'll do, right now he's eating his green beans. So what I'll do is, if, you know, like tonight, he's not going to finish. If he had this pumpkin all day, he would finish it. So what I'll do is I'll kind of cut some of the stuff that he's chewed, and then I'll wrap the pumpkin and I'll stick it in the refrigerator, and then I'll bring the pumpkin out tomorrow. And so it's good for 2 days. And then after 2 days, you want to get rid of it because then you don't want it growing anything. So cute, loving, see them eat. I know. It's so much fun watching them eat. Is that good? What's in there? And I do like, everybody's always asking me, do you feed your birds raw? Do you cook for your birds? And I do both. I think it's fun giving it to them raw or lightly blanched. A lightly blanched is where I drop it in boiling water for like 40 seconds, sometimes a minute. So it still has a nice little crunch and all its nutrients, but it really just brings the flavors out of the vegetable, and it makes it taste really good. Yeah. Yeah, Jessie is Dr. Destructo. And he just pooped on those beautiful green beans that I brought. But he didn't get them all, thank goodness. He is something else. And you guys, you have to understand, he just had a full dinner. So he just had dinner and he's still eating. So it's pretty wild. So I can tell that Baby wants to come down here. I don't know though. It might be dangerous. Because Baby does not like Jessie. And Baby has flown and attacked Jessie before, so I better not. Even if he's like in my hands, he is like, I don't know, he's like a little football. He always manages to get away and he'll attack Jessie. We'll have a lot of, it'll be bad. We better not. He kind of looks like, he probably wants the pumpkin is what he wants. Share, like, subscribe, hit the bell, check out the video uploaded earlier. Thank you so much, Bubba. Today, and share that, please, and thank you. Thank you, Bubba. Thank you. Yeah, it's the Kayik video to help the Kayiks that were flooded. Gina, always a VIP. Again, is your African gray eating because he's hungry or beak? I think it's both, because he's having fun, but then he really was enjoying the green beans. I could tell he was enjoying it. Sometimes birds, like right now, he's just having fun with it. But when he just said, look. What? Look? He's been saying a lot of words lately. Sometimes he eats it, sometimes he don't. He doesn't, but he's trying to get to the seeds that he loves. And once he makes it into the seeds, he just like savors them. He like cuts them open. He really enjoys them, but he was eating some of the green bean. But that's okay. You know, in the wild, parrots, that's what they do. They take a bite, they eat a piece, and then they drop a ton, and then they eat a piece. Here we go. And that's how they feed all the creatures at the bottom of the rainforest. So it's totally normal, totally natural for a bird to waste, I don't know, like 70% of their food. So they're parrots. They're really messy. Are you messy? Yeah? Yeah, you're super messy. Hi. Hi. Oh, you're gonna be social? That, thanks. Looks like he's having fun. Yeah, he is. Kelly and Herd and Crafting Grotto. This is awesome. My son wants a bird, but we have wild lovebirds here in Peoria, Arizona, and I figured feeding the wild birds is good enough. We are up to 8. Yes, yes. And you know, it's tough because kids do love birds, but the thing about these birds is they live. No, Jess, hold on, sorry, Jesse, I didn't realize how close you got to Thomas. He will hurt Thomas. Okay, are you okay, Bueno? Yeah, I had to get his attention. Yeah, so before he attacks another bird, he'll go, here you go. Yeah, I bet. You be nice, okay? You be nice. You already have a whole pumpkin. You don't need everything else. And birds live so long and they're a huge commitment, so I think you made a good choice. I do. What's wrong, princess? My bird loves carrots. My birds love carrots too. Just flock to bed after cooks and green balls. Peas. XO. Oh, that sounds good. James Worley, do you have a cat also? I have 2 cats, but they very rarely see each other. The cats are not allowed up here, and when the birds are outside, the cats are usually in the house, so I'm really careful. Really careful. Hold on. The queen, she's upset. Let me go get Victoria. What's wrong with Victoria? Let's go see what's wrong with her. Are you okay? Sometimes at night, she, like outside, because she's partly going blind, she'll see like a hawk fly over, and she can only see out of one eye, so it makes her scared. She gets scared. And so she'll start to do like that little cry that she was doing. And so it's like, come and rescue me. How is Miss VC doing today? She's doing good, you guys. She's doing really good, but let me tell you, her eyesight is getting worse and worse. And the more she, starts to lose her sight, the louder, the more vocal she gets, because, it's scary, and she wants to know where I'm at all the time. And so it's hard on her. It's really hard on her. Do you want to go up there? But she's doing, health-wise, she's doing so good. I think here we go. She wants this stand. So what I'm going to do is, so she can have a turn, I'm not going to have Jesse step on my hand. I'm going to have him step on a stick if he will. He's probably not going to dig it because he doesn't want to leave his pumpkin. But I'm going to give Victoria a chance with the pumpkin because I think, here we go. Good boy. I can't put my hand in there. He'll attack me because he's very protective. Do you want, what's wrong? Oh, you see a chain up there. There's a chain. See, it's her eyesight. She gets really, see how she's acting? She can't see very well, so things scare her. You see that up there? There's a chain hanging from the ceiling, so she's not quite sure. She wants to go up there. She's just not quite sure. You okay? Look at her. Not quite sure. I'm going to put the Jess man over here for a bit. Here you go. Okay, Victoria. Is that what you wanted? You wanted that? Is that what you want, princess? It's hard going blind, you know. She's looking at the pumpkin. This is a pumpkin. I don't know if she can see it. Yes, she knows what this is. Oh, she wants the pumpkin. Is it good? Should I cut the seeds open for you? Let me cut a seed open for her. That's what she wants. Okay. Let me see. I hate using a knife around my birds, but they're away far enough. But she really wants what's inside the pumpkin. Gotta make sure Jessie doesn't attack Thomas while I'm like cutting this thing. She's dancing. Woo! There she goes. Look at that girl dance. Okay. Do you want a pumpkin seed? That's what she wanted. She wants the pumpkin seed. You see that? I knew it. Like, she's just looking at that thing. Jessie was taking forever to get to it. She was getting frustrated. She was like, I need a pumpkin seed, like, right now. Help me. I'm sure she is smelling it. Well, something happened. She just saw that, and she's just like, you know, it's kind of blurry. Bird lover, hello, April, and feathered babies. Hello, bird lover. How are you? It's nice to see you. Let's see. Jessie, look, that's what he wants. You see, he loves the seed. They all love these pumpkin seeds. Look at Victoria. Sorry, you know my videos. She is just absolutely enjoying every bite of that pumpkin seed. So nice to see you, bird lover. Well, that's one big pumpkin. I'm sure she can see it. Yeah. I bet you're right. You know, it's that one eye over here, gosh, it's just looking worse and worse. It's just full of cataracts, and then the other eye, she's starting to lose sight in the other eye. So if somebody asks, can she have LASIK? So the problem with her is she needs a she needs a lens put in, and so she would have to have a Cockatoo lens put in, and that has not been done yet. They've put lenses in other types of parrots, but not a Cockatoo. And so they would have to remove the cataracts and then slide this lens in there and stitch it up. And the surgery would be, it could take up to 2 hours is what they're saying. And so it's just too risky on a bird that's 49 years old. If she was in pain, I'd really think about it, but to risk her life, because we went to the ophthalmologist twice, and then we got how many opinions? I got 3 opinions from 3 different avian vets, and so it just came to the end of it. It was best not to do it, to risk it. But if her eye does start to hurt, then I need to start thinking of something. Parrot Playhouse, April, does it matter what type of pumpkin you let them eat? Nope. They can have any kind of pumpkin. Just make sure that you wash it off really good. Interesting. Maybe invent bird glasses. The problem is her eye has cataracts. So even if, you know, she had glasses, she couldn't see through it. It's just all murky. It's all white. You know how people get? So that's the problem. It's completely white. Boy, she loves that pumpkin. Bubba, could you please deal with the political troll? Oh, Bubba. Oh, I don't know I didn't see what's going on. Oh yeah. Okay. Casper. Hi, Casper. How are you? It's nice to see you. See, that's what she wanted. She was like, she wanted that. It's so cute. My Amazon parrot has cataracts in his eye too. Yeah, you know, a lot of birds, as they get older, they get cataracts. And so what I do is, do you hear them? I think they want this. So what I do, I have eye drops. Let me show you the eye drops. I got the eye drops right here. So these are the eye drops that Victoria's eye doctor said she could have. I order them on Amazon. So these are safe if your birds have cataracts, if your birds have, you know, some of them have like those crystals in their eye. I'm tempted to grab baby and show you. I have pumpkin all over my hand, but what I do is, maybe what I'll do his eye drops and show you. He'll be so pissed off at me, but honestly, I have to do it anyways. So maybe I'll just do it right now. You can see me give him eye drops. Let me put Thomas over here, and you guys can watch me if I can get him. He's like in a bad mood. Puffy, don't attack me. They're parrots, you guys. They're wild animals. Okay, so here he is. I got him like a football. He doesn't know that he's gonna get his eye drops yet, but as soon as he sees, I mean, I might get bit. I might. I hope not, but let me give him a pumpkin seed. There he goes, Okay, let's see. So I'm gonna scoot back. Here we go. This is gonna really, but I have, so what I do is, I have to give him these eye drops. I haven't opened this package yet. I order like a bunch of them. The one, I usually give it to him in the bathroom. So there it is. And it's a gel. Name of drops, it's called Opticare. And so it's Eye Lube Plus. And it says for animal use only. And it's the blue, it's the purple one. And so what I do is I add, so let me see. I usually don't do this. Let me get him on this way. He's gonna bite me. He's usually better off. Normally in the bathroom, what I do is I just grab him like this, and he stays still. But okay. Whoops. He might not let me, but normally I just hold his head. There we go. Good boy. It's okay. I'll give you your eye drops too. And then normally it goes way smoother, and I just rub it. You see how it just goes in like that? So I just drop it right on top, and it just slides into his eye. And that's what we do. And let me see if I can show you. So he has these crystals in his eye. I don't think I'm gonna be able to show you, but it's basically what it is. It's calcium deposits. You see it a lot in Amazon. He's really pissed, really pissed. It's actually kind of dangerous right now. I'm gonna put him over here. But you see that in Amazons, they'll get these calcium deposits, and he had to have them removed the first time because Puffy attacked him and actually cut open his eye, and so it wouldn't close with the calcium deposits. So he had to have that eye surgery. I have a whole video on it. It was like the first eye surgery they did with a diamond Dremel. And they had to Dremel his eye to like re-enter it and take down the calcium so it would close. It was a gnarly surgery, but he's doing great. Do you want yours? You want your eye drops? Thomas? Hey. 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 Shh. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, do we have a message? Boylan 3. I saw this really crazy parrot YouTuber. She was eating cupcakes and giving her parrots things she shouldn't have. This girl was out there, and oh my God, she does not like you. You're always crying. That was me. You know that was me, right? That was Birdie Bitterbite. I was pretending to be Birdie Bitterbite, and I did not give my birds any treats. But guess what? Birdie Bitterbite is filming another video on Tuesday, and she has totally gone crazy. Like, she's gonna be even more nuts. Yeah, she's my twin sister. She is absolutely crazy. No. So yeah, you guys will see. It's so funny. I have it at the top of my channel on my trailer. So it's a new thing I'm doing, a new character called Birdie Bitterbite, and she is, I mean, there are people out there that shouldn't have birds, and she's one of those people, but it's so funny. I have fun making those videos, and I do it because, well, I'm trying to reach a different audience, right? The audience that, you know, has a hard time focusing, kind of like me. You see how I get distracted easy. Good girl. So I just put a drop in there. Good girl. And then I put another drop right there. See how it just kind of goes right into the eye? And that's all you do. So yeah, you can get these. It's OptiCare. And it just helps lube the eye. It makes them more comfortable. I've used them in my eye before. You know, I don't like to give vet advice on here, but my birds have been to the eye doctor like so much. It's really a nice drop if you do have cataracts. I mean, you should always take your bird to the vet, but not many people have access to optometrists for parrots, right? So my birds have seen the optometrist many times. But yeah, so you can get that on Amazon. Yeah, it's really quick. And you know, when I first started doing this, it was like a nightmare, especially with baby. He would bite me. And it looked like a nightmare right now because he's so distracted. But I have him trained to where at night he knows he's going to get a treat right after he gets this. So he just sits there on my lap. We sit in the bathroom. I hold his beak, plop, plop. And then I'm like, okay, baby, let's go get a treat. I bring him in here, put the treat in his mouth, put him in his cage, and he's happy. So he doesn't fight me. In here he did because he's all wound up. Okay. And my username is pronounced Bolin. Well, thank you. I like Bolin way better than Boylan. Beautiful. Yeah. Okay. No subtitles. I can't translate into French. Oh, I'm sorry. I wonder if that's something I need to hit on my side. I wonder if other people can see subtitles. I love birds. Do the eye drops make their sight better? If the vet didn't suggest anything, is it still okay to use the eye drops? You only use these, you know, if your bird, I find, like, because Victoria has cataracts, my doctor said to use them for her cataracts. So I'm assuming it's okay to use on a bird with cataracts. Birds that have those calcium deposits, the little dots, it helps lube the eye. So sometimes the eye dries out and the eye can rip with those calcium. And it also makes it so the eyelid doesn't rub on those calcium deposits. But if your bird's eyes are fine, you don't need them. Don't start something like, none of my other birds get it. I would always ask your vet if you're going to do something for sure. But I thought I would just mention what I do to my guys. It's kind of interesting. Okay. I check if I can get subtitles on my TV. Oh, good. I'm curious. Thank you, and you're welcome. Oh, thank you. But yeah, so that was just a little something. I don't know if you guys ever seen drops given to birds before. It's kind of funny. You know, though, Birdie Bitterbite, someone else saw it, and they didn't realize it was me, acting Birdie Bitterbite, and they thought it was somebody picking, making fun of me, and they got mad. It was funny. I love Birdie Bitterbite. Oh, good, Allison. Yeah, it's going to be funny. So the next one that I'm going to film, she's like, catches something from her parrot, right? Because she didn't do quarantine. She didn't listen. And she gets a new bird. And she's really sick. And she's really pissed off. And so she's extremely dramatic. And it's like the end of the world. So it's going to be really funny. But it'll be good for those kids and people that don't watch those videos that I've made about quarantining your parrot, right? Because they're so long and boring to them probably. So this one I'm going to make it super short, make it very clear, and I think people will quarantine their birds after Birdie Bitterbite does her little thing. Like they're going to be big with quarantine, so I think it'll be great, right, Victoria? Quarantine's a big deal when you get a new bird, and not to mention you can catch something from your bird as well. So that's why you don't feed your bird from your mouth. And they can get sick too. But yeah, so you'll see. It'll be good. Right? Yeah. Yeah. I love BBB. She is wild. I know. She is such a bee, isn't she? There's Jessie. All right, you guys. Well, they are getting really wound up. It's getting late for them. And it's probably getting like early and late for you. Thank you so much for watching our live stream and hanging out with us. We sure enjoy hanging out with you. Puffy's sounding the alarm, but definitely check out the video that we released this morning on the Kayak Sanctuary that was flooded and share it. Sharing is caring. We love you guys. And thank you so much for the super chats, everyone. And thank you to my moderators. You need to turn subtitles on your end. Oh, okay. I'll do that. Thank you so much. And then my subtitles will be on next time, you guys. We love you. Want to say goodbye? Victoria's done. Bye, guys. Oh, and watch our story because we'll have updates on this pumpkin for you on our story. Bye.